Okay, so third time is the charm, right? I think I lost my connection, so I'm starting over again. Sorry about that. What I wanted to say is I'm really calling this just simple. I pulled out some stuff from my stash last night as I was throwing stuff away. I just found some things that I really liked, and one of them was this just kind of background sheet that is from, honestly, just from lifting up paint on a background. So I really liked that, and I liked that combination with this. And then I know that I want a little dark stuff with that. So I pulled out this sheet from, these are all Dina Wakley stuff. Here's a stamp I may use later if I remember. What else do I have here? What other materials do I have here? This is from her, what's it called? Let me see. Oh, I don't have it handy. I don't have the book handy. Anyway, she has a new book out that is full of her backgrounds to use. So I thought I'd grab part of this. This is one of her new little chipboard figures, so I thought I'd grab that. And I'm just I'm not sure whether I want to just glue this pretty purple on here, or whether I want to put some paints on. And right now at this moment, I think I'm going to just put a couple little paints on. So there's like no big deep message this morning. We're just having fun and painting. Hope that's okay. And I'm gonna hold this above my water. Just smear that around a little bit. Put a little purple on here. Again, just do kind of a real loose watercolory effect on her. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I like that. And I'm going to, well, let me get some of this. Didn't need to put quite so much paint on here, but just rub some of that off a little bit. All right, let her drip again. And I'm going to just carefully set her aside, and hopefully she'll dry a little bit. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. If I had some salt handy, I think I'd throw a little bit of salt on there, but maybe just a couple of water spots. Maybe just a little yellow. I don't want to get too wrapped up in that. Just a little orange spot down there. I am decorating some of my other pieces above there with orange too. How fun is that? Let me just scoot up a little bit closer here too, because I honestly don't believe that you need to see my water, my dirty, yucky water. All right, so let's start cutting and gluing. I'm going to cut this edge off of here. And I just want to put a strip. I want to put a strip to just really pop my gray out. Sorry, I don't have anything exciting over there. I may actually glue this on at some point, but I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to get out some glue here. And I guess I'll just use this matte medium, although you can sure use a glue stick too. My white paint, which I like to keep handy, is being kind of in the way there. I want to make sure I have this really dark, rich color. I'll just press that on. That doesn't have enough glue. Oh, you know, this may actually be a little hard to glue onto because it has so much texture in this. It's the small little Dina Wakley sketchbook, and I had to take the cover off because it kept on falling off. So let's see if this will fill in some of those little spots a little bit more. There, fun. That's fun. And then I'm going to, I love this little corner up here, so I want to make sure I get that on. That's approximately where I'm going to put that. Okay, here's my God comment of the day. I think he likes it when we're just having fun too. And goofing around. I'm going to leave just a little bit of that gray showing over there because I don't want a huge strip over here. And I will press that down a little bit. She does call this, Dina does call this a collage sketchbook. So now I have to be careful because I will probably trim that off later. So I don't want to have this extend over the edge, although that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to cut the top. Not terribly straight, but I can straighten that later. I wonder, come on, little piece. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Let's just glue that back there. Because I like that little bit of repeat over there. Good. Just not the happy gluer until we have it all over our fingers. All right, now I can have this stick up a little bit, which I think is phenomenal, actually. I love it when stuff breaks out to the border. But before I do that, I'm going to take this little pad and I'm going to just ink up these edges. Oh, look at what that did over there. That's fun. Do I want to ink up this edge too? Sure. I could actually just frame this and hang it on my wall. I'd be pretty excited. All right, so let's glue this on. I can still feel the texture underneath there. Should I get that straight? Not quite. There, better. I wish I had a little bit of that purple right on that line too. How could I do that? Reach over here and get one of these scribble sticks. Not really the effect I was going for, but it's okay. Oh, I like how that happened there a lot. And how is my little lady doing here? She is still a little wet, so we might want to dry her. And before we do that, before I dry her, I think I'm going to put some splatters on. I don't know why this orange, maybe it's just because it's kind of old, just often gets kind of clogged up there. I should have some down on my palette. That would be easier to just put on this plastic back here. It'd be easier to pick up and splatter. Get some nice dark stuff. And I just carried that line across there, was part of the logic behind that. And I'm going to dry this just a little bit so that I don't push it all over the place. Having not too much patience this morning, that will have to do. Kind of wondering if I want some scribbles in here, and here this is what is coming to mind. Let's just highlight a couple of these. And it feels like it needs some white splatters on here too. So on her, she just feels like she needs a little more interest to me. And I also think I'm going to dry that just a titch, and then I'm going to glue her down, and then I'm going to put another line of dark splatters. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to pull her down. Do I want her on the edge here or up a little bit? I think up a little bit. More? No. She's deciding where she wants to stand. But you know what I do need? This is exactly what she needs. She needs a little emphasis on her edges too. Yes, that helps. And then I'm going to she'll have a little bit of a shadow because she is this thick material, but I think it'll be kind of interesting long term to see how well some of this stuff sticks. This glue is usually pretty good at lasting. That blue goes away. That just shows you where you've put the glue, in case you're wondering. All right, so we'll press her on there. Does she need an additional shadow? I'm going to say no, but I do really like how these kind of pencil lines are on here. So I'm going to just put a couple more scribbles down there. And I'm going to put a little just crayon or scribble stick. Be a few more of those. Oh, and here this, remember I mentioned the stamp? I'm going to put the stamp there, but I don't want to get the background. Now how am I going to do that? Lots of drawing this morning, sorry. Right, I'm just going to grab something to protect back there, and nice. Could be a little bit darker. Let's do one in black too. Won't be exactly in the same spot, so you need to say that's okay. I'm okay with that. There. Oh, I like that dark rich, and this will be fun to have later, huh? All right, and I am going to call her done. That really is all that I had in mind for her. I like how the purple is repeated, things that I like. I like how the purple is repeated. I do wish I had put edges on here too, but oh well, too late. I like the ink around it, and I like her contrast, and it's simple. I'm calling this simple. And you all have a blessed day. Toodles. If you liked it, I'd love to see a comment from you, and yeah, visit me on my website too. New class, Abstract Meets Devotion, coming out, so registration should be up for that later on today. And toodles. God bless.